Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on for day 2 of the ephemera makes for December. Here is my prompt list. We are on December 2nd, which as you can see, the prompt is blank. So it is my assumption that I understand that we can pretty much do whatever we want on this particular day. We can make a piece of our own. We can use this day as catch-up, or skip it entirely, totally up to us. So I thought I would just do a quick little make on my day 2. So let me pull my page out here. And this is what I made for day 1 for opening. I made a little opening on this page here that houses a little tuck spot. So that opening there is for my day 1, and I just tucked in a library card. Made a little leafy dangle, and yeah. So when I turn the page, we have this here. So I thought I would do something with that, maybe cover that up. And so I would use day 2 for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me put that prompt list off to the side. And I've got my companion right here. He's just sitting off and observing my makes. And he'll jump in when he thinks he needs to. And I just showed this FE December kit on day 1, and I'm going to be trying to use this. Okay, so I was just looking at this one, and I think I'm going to use this and try to use up maybe some scraps from here. So let's get into this. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Everybody enjoying all the December makes? Jeez, it's just day 2, but I know this is a popular collaboration here on YouTube, so there's a lot of videos to watch. All right, I was thinking of just kind of covering this side up, maybe just going all the way across. I don't know. It's such a dark page though, so we need to lift it and brighten it up somehow. And I really like all the dangling vines on here. I really want to accentuate that as well. There's just different things I'd like to do, but you know, just the amount of time. So what I think we will do, I'm just thinking here, is I'm going to measure. And I want a little bit of the white, the manila folder color peeking out. So right about there. So bear with me, we're just going to kind of wing this and see what we can come up with. So if I do something like that, yeah, because I really like that book side there. Okay, so we have to cut that down, and I'm going to lose some of the vines, but not too much. We'll still get all the dangles that I really like. So let's see, let me flip this over and mark it where I want it to. Probably about there. Let me trim that up. Perfect. Okay. And then I don't want to lose this piece. So do I cut it down? Okay, I want to back this, make it a little bit stronger. Let's see what I've got here in my scraps. There's a piece of cardstock. We could use that. And I really only need a strip. Ooh, and I've got all these strips. I just have an idea for that. I've got all these strips of coffee dyed paper. I'm going to pull those out. There's a strip. Okay, I think that's enough. So I have an idea of what maybe we can do. I'm going to make a pocket on this side. But I want to strengthen where the pocket is going to be. It's going to be kind of like a hidden pocket, so to speak. So I need something to strengthen the back. Okay, so right about there. All right, let me get my thoughts together here. All right, and we're going to glue that down to the back. Right there. And you'll see why in a minute, because we're going to cut a slit in this and create a opening, kind of like for day one, an opening. All right, and I am about out of my craft glue, and I did not order anymore. I am slacking here. Okay, then I'm gonna cut a slit right on the shelf and make a pocket. And I just have to decide how big I want that to be. Because I thought, let's see, I want to use some of this. That's only maybe 1.5 inches, so we're gonna do maybe a 2-inch opening. And I'm not really worried about, oops, I don't want to cut all the way through. It being exactly in the middle or anything. But I do want it right on the shelf. So right about here. And that is going to be a little pocket. See that? And that's why I put that, just to strengthen the paper. This stuff's going to be going in and out of there. Okay. And then this is going to go down. And I don't like that white, so I just saw these. So we can make a page for writing, and I can just cover this with some strips. I think that would be good. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that real quick. I hope I have enough glue to at least do this part. I'm just going to use these strips just to cover over the white, just to take away the white. And I may, depending when we're done, I may off camera come back and do some stitching. I think that might look really nice too. But we'll see. We're just going to do this for now. And I'm not gluing it as well as I could, so I probably will come back and do some stitching or some type of reinforcement. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's trim this off. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Very simple. But we need to be able to tell that that is a pocket also. So I'll think about that as we're going. Now I'm going to glue this down. And all right, let's glue this down first. This is going all the way down, except leaving this bottom portion open as a pocket. Hopefully I got that glued down well. Have some not only ephemera but some decorated pages in the book as well. So this is what this is going to be. Okay, so that's going to be a writing page. And I want to fold this over or cut it off. Let's just fold it over. And let's see. I think right about there on that 2 line. I got it straight. Hopefully I did. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, put a little trim for that side. And we'll leave the middle open just in case I want to use a tuck spot or something. We might want to tuck something in there. But we'll go ahead and do the ends down just to have them out of the way so it's not flipping and getting in our way. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. I can't stitch it now, can I? I've already glued it down. Okay, that's okay. I'll come in and reinforce those edges and make sure it's all glued. But there we go. We've got a nice little flip page for day 2. Okay, a little journaling spot with a little tuck spot there and a little pocket there. Now I want to accent that. And okay, before we do that, what I definitely want to do is I want to bring to life some of these vines. And the only thing that I could think of was cheesecloth. So I grabbed a little piece of cheesecloth and I thought, I don't know how well this is going to work, guys, so bear with me. But I thought if I just pull it and the strands apart, let's see. Come to, you know, stretch it out a little bit here. There we go. Because I thought we could just bring the page to life a little bit and have a little dimension. You put some up in the corner. And I'm just going to do this one side, not both, because this is going to be a writing side. So what do we think about that? Just kind of bring the page to life a little bit, you know? So the thing is getting these little strands to glue down, right? So let's try it. And I'm just going to use the lines on the digital. And just kind of do them haphazardly, just like the vines in the image. And just pick out a few spots here and there and overlay my little strands. Isn't his house just so cute? I love it. Little library bookshelf. He's a reader. So on those lines, I'll show you what I had in mind for next. After we get some of these little things down and give that time to dry. And I'm just going to put a little bunch, kind of like we do with our strings when we're sewing. Put a little bit in the corner as well. Almost like little cobwebs and just kind of things kind of dangling. I think once that dries and sets really well, I think that's going to really look nice. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, I'm liking it already. Okay. When is it a good time to stop though? That's the thing, right? Let's see. I think I want to run a little bit right up on the top. Just make sure it's nice and full. And our glitter glue dries pretty clear, so it shouldn't be too bad once that glue dries and sets. I know I got it a little clumpy. Spread that out just a little bit better. Grab a pokey tool or something here to kind of help me out. There we go. Oh yeah, I really like that. Thing is, it's just when do you stop? Let's do a few more. Okay, very nice. I like that a lot. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to bring that page to life a little bit. And then for the slit, I thought we would make a little hidden pocket there. And I'm going to use this image here that I have left over from yesterday. I'm going to just set that right there on the shelf. And we're going to make a little notepad out of that. And for that, let me see, will these little strips work? They will. Perfect. Let's just let me get a couple more. I think I have some more in there. 3 should do. Okay, and we need to back it with something, so let's see. Got another piece of file folder there that I cut my pages down on, so we can use that as the front and back cover. Yep, just like that. Okay, and I've got 3 strips. We're going to use that for the notepad. I'm just going to fold those in half, get them straight. Yep, perfect. Okay, I'm going to put all this together, and I'm just going to cut them all out all at once. Save a little bit of time. So I'm going to put one staple. I need to grab my long arm stapler. Be right back. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Can continue to dry. And get all these papers straight. And put a staple down. And I think we could get by with this small one with just one staple. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm hoping all this is straight now, guys, okay? Hope for the best here. Right there. And then that's going to go down right there. And I'm just going to cut everything all at once. No sense in cutting the jar out with the cover and then have to cut out the pages. I'm trying to do it all in one go. And these papers have not been ironed, so that's why they're kind of wonky, but that's fine too. Okay, my fingers are all dirty with glue now. All right, let's try and get a straight cut on this. Definitely thick. Just 3 pieces of paper with that file folder. It's really thick. Okay, not too bad. Clean it up just a bit. There we go, we got ourselves a little tablet. And that can get tucked in. Like that. Try and get these papers worked a little bit. Try and flatten them out. I think we need a little ink on there also. Just a quick and easy little notepad. Do a little journaling. And I could actually, we could maybe tuck the whole thing in there, so that since the papers are kind of bulky, and just leave the top cover out. Like it's sitting on the shelf, so to speak, kind of. Wonder what we could do. Yeah, I want it to look like it's kind of just sitting on the bottom shelf. Like that. Yeah. But I think we need to do a little splattering with some white, just to kind of brighten that page up a little bit. It's kind of dark. So I've got some white acrylic here. And we're going to try that. Probably should have did that before I did my vines, but I wasn't sure if I was going to want to or not. Okay, try not to make a mess. We're going to do just a little bit of light splattering. Oops, not glopping, I want splatters. Okay, I like that. Maybe brush a little on the vines. Bring those out a little bit. Okay, I like that. The splotches are a little bigger than what I initially wanted, but nonetheless, it's very nice. Okay. So let me wipe this off or I will have a mess. Okay. Very good. And then where's my notebook? I'm going to let that dry before I put the notepad back in. Clean up this just a bit. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think? Just for a fun little decorated page on one of our off days. We've got some vines come to life. We've got a little hidden tuck spot there. We're going to tuck this little notepad in there once that dries. And then we've got a little flip page here. So for day 3, I'll probably just work on this page. What do you think? Not too bad. We've got Effie right here keeping us company. Can you see him? I need to find something where I can put him at an angle so he can be seen, because just standing like that you can see him but not completely. I've got my little treasure chest here. He could lean up against that. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's my make for day 2. So for day 3, we've got another blank. So I'll think of something that maybe we can do for that. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Here's my little notepad that will sit right on the shelf once that all thoroughly dries. Effie says hello to everybody. I hope you guys like the make for today. And I will see you for day 3. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.